Hey everyone, so if you missed class today, what you missed learning about was dichotomous keys. So I should actually say this connected, perfect. Dichotomous keys. And what they are is a way to help us identify different, usually plants, but it could be plants, animals. Sometimes we use them for insects, that sort of thing. But they are a great way to help you identify what something is. So this is kind of an introduction to our forestry unit, which is what we are starting with. So, oops, I should actually share my screen. That'll help you. In Zoology, in Ag Science 8, because that's the class we're in the forestry folder, we're in the forestry unit, there is a project labeled Dichotomous Key Project. You're going to click on that. And then you're going to get something that doesn't look like this because I'm the teacher, so I see assignment, in progress, submissions. You're going to see assignment and my document. Click on my document. If you haven't connected your Google to Schoology, Gmail to Schoology, there'll be something that pops up and you have to click connect. And then you'll enter in your email, your password, whatever, then it'll connect. And then this document will show up. Once you've done that once, it should stay. But if it ever pops up, just hit connect. So we'll open that document up. And you'll get your own copy of this. So when you click on that document, your own copy of my Dichotomous Key project will open up. And today, all we're going to focus on is this second slide, which is an example of a dichotomous key. So what I did is I found 6 mythical creatures on the interwebs, I guess, and I put them on this slide. Because they're mythical creatures, I gave them really, really weird names so that you can't just be like, oh, a kangaroo lion, that's a cayenne, and look over here and be like, ah, yes, that's what it is. No, they all have weird names. You have to use this dichotomous key to figure out what they are. So, how are we going to do that? Let's start with this creature right here. It's like a rhino and or not a turkey, a rhino and a rooster. So, how you can identify this? First of all, you should always, always, always start at number 1. If you start at number 4, number 2, anything else other than number 1, you're going to get the wrong answer. So you should always start at number 1. So number 1, does it have fur or hair? Not have fur or hair. This one's hard because rhinos are mammals, so you don't necessarily see that it has fur or hair, but like it has fur or hair. So we're going to say it does, and we're going to go to number 2. Number 2 is it standing on 2 feet, standing on 4 feet? Well, we see that it's standing on 4 feet. Count 1, 2, 3, 4. And so we're going to go down to number 4. Does it have antlers? No, it doesn't have antlers. It does not have antlers. So it is a laugh. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into name, and you're just going to change it from name to laugh. I'm going to leave it as name though. Then we'll do one more for an example. So the other one, let's do this one here because opposite mindset. For that first one, does it have fur or hair? Think of, does the body have fur or hair? So like a rabbit, the body of the rabbit has fur. Whatever this is, it has feathers. The general body, we see lots of fur. This one we're saying has fur. A kangaroo has fur. A snake does not have fur. So even though a cat does, we're going to say that it doesn't because a snake does not have fur. So we're going to say it does not have fur or hair. So 1B, we're going to go to number 5. Number 5, does it have feathers? No, it does not have feathers, but it has scales. So we're going to say it's a terp. Whoops. So again, I'll replace that with that. Now, the important thing about a dichotomous key is it has this prefix di. Di means two. So in a dichotomous key, there are always two options. And when making a dichotomous key, you should always only have two options. There are a few exceptions, but we're going to pretend there never are. You should always only have two options. So does it have fur? Does it not have fur? Well, everything falls in one of those two categories. And everything should always fall under one of those categories. You can't say, does it have antlers as your first one, and then does it have feathers as the second one, because that would only be talking about these two. So we'll talk more about that tomorrow when we actually make our own dichotomous keys. Now you just have to use this dichotomous key to identify what these animals are. So remember how we're going to do that is we always start with number one, and then we just follow the instructions through, and you'll know each one does have a different name. So that is all I got for you. Hope you have a super fantabulous day.